What's up, Backstretchers? You are on the Backstretch, presented by Gans Race Cars and Parts. Tune in for your local racetrack results and series results from the Mid-East Racing Association, the Blue Ridge Outlaws, and the Steel Block Bandits on Monday nights. It's showtime! Welcome to a Monday night of On the Backstretch, presented by Gans Race Cars and Parts. Got Maverick Cambridge Gan. Just me, Nick. I don't have no call sign. Willard didn't give me no call sign before he retired. At least not one I can see on there. Yeah, something like that. But while waiting for a few people to get in here, we're going to thank our sponsors real quick. On the Backstretch is presented to you by these great sponsors. Gans Race Cars and Parts. Go check out Philip and Cambridge Gan for all your race car parts and fabrication needs, located on K School Road in Medan, North Carolina. Go check out Gans Race Cars and Parts. NRS Race Scoring for all your transponder and scoring needs, the official score of the Mid-East Racing Association. Go check them out on Facebook at NRS Race Scoring. Too Fast for You embroidery. That is Tanja Gan, in-house at Gans Race Cars and Parts. Need them hats done, shirts, sweatshirts, monograms. Go check out Tanja Gan at Too Fast for You embroidery. She'll take care of all your embroidery needs. Located on K School Road in Gans Race Cars and Parts. Vinyl adds horsepower at Randy's Custom Lettering, located in Wannaco, North Carolina. Go check out Randy and Chris for all your vinyl signage and decal needs. You can check them out on Facebook at Randy's Custom Lettering or give them a call at 336-591-9301. Special thanks to Travis Covey with TC Construction. The driver of the Goliath chassis, TC Construction, Penske Racing Shocks, number 05 machine, along with the teammate and sponsor of the Gans Race Cars and Parts, Airport Drive-In, TC Construction, Penske Racing Shocks, number 45, the Maverick Cambridge Gan. The dynamic duo make up the Maverick Goose team that will bring back the love and feeling in 2025. So go check them out at a racetrack near you running the 602, a modified division. The T-shirt guru of Travis Lawson with Stokes Apparel. If your race team, ball team, business is looking for apparel, go check out Travis Lawson at Stokes Apparel. You can find him on Facebook at Stokes Apparel or online at www.stokesapparel.com. Special thanks to Jason and Brittany Walls with the Mid-East Racing Association. Your home for your True Lion Federal Credit Union Mid-East Street Stocks. The Sheets Mid-East Modified Tour, your Rick Hendrick City Chevrolet Mid-East 602 late models, and in its debut season, the Pro Fabrication Headers and Exhaust Mid-East 525 late models. For all your rules and schedules, go check out racemideast.com. Need trash hauled? Call Capital Waste. Their team is ready to help you determine the right product for your needs. Offering roll-off dumpster rentals and also portable toilet rentals in two convenient locations, one at 1668 Park Drive in Mount Airy, North Carolina, the other at 730 Oak Ridge Farms Highway in Mooresville, North Carolina. Give them a call today at 336-568-8009 or check them out at capitalwastetrash.com. And thanks to all our great sponsors for the 2025 show season here. Got a lot of racetracks not running. Mother Nature won at a few places. I know Princeton, Mother Nature won. Ararat, Mother Nature won. Carolina, Cherokee, and Elm City were off this weekend. So we do have results from inside the bull ring at Fayetteville Motor Speedway for the Carolina Clash Super Late Model event. Natural Bridge to a regular show.
What else did I have?
What did you say already?
I got Harris and Whitfield.
Yeah.
Princeton also rained out. So.
What was it? Just air at Princeton that rained out?
Yes. Carolina was closed for the weekend. Elm City was closed, and Cherokee was closed.
Bexley rained out too, didn't they? It's supposed to have some kind of race on.
I don't know. I don't usually go that far up. And there's Goose, Travis Covey with TC Construction.
Yep.
Got Sean Peach, the leader of the Grape Jelly Gang.
I see Sean by here. He come by here.
Sean by here.
He come when did he come by here? Last week, I believe. He come by here last week. Sometime or not. Thursday, maybe. Wednesday or Thursday.
I didn't make it by here Wednesday. I got hung up over it. The Rocket Man, Steve Hand.
We didn't see none of old Brian Apple neither.
Brian Apple. I seen Spencer went to Natural Bridge.
Yeah.
Cole went to Whitfield. I think who else close by? I made a trip to Harris, and I got to see some interesting stuff at Harris. Something I have never seen as many dirt tracks as I've been to. As long as I've been doing this, the first time I ever seen what I've seen at Harris.
Yeah. I bet it was evidently it sounded like it was a good show.
It was a good show, a very good show. And Mitchell Coggins and them did a great job with the speedway and the whole show.
I'm excited to go down to Harris to race whenever we have our beach race down there.
Do we got one down there?
We do.
I know last year we had two races. I don't think we had.
Yeah.
Maybe one of these days Sean Peach will get that U car ready and he'll run somewhere.
He's good.
He going to count on a line, I'm sure.
He's gonna go burst that bubble down there.
Burst their bubble down there. Be a grape jelly bubble. But we'll get started with inside the bull ring at Fayetteville Motor Speedway with the Carolina Clash and support divisions. I think it's 8 divisions at Fayetteville.
You ain't got a clue how far Travis Rest and Harris is apart from each other, do you?
It's not that far apart.
Okay.
No. 45 minutes maybe? 30, 45 minutes?
That's what it says. See?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, they ain't that far apart.
Yeah.
And there ain't nothing in between them.
I know. I've been to Travis Rest and race once, and I've been to Harris one time to watch. Well, I went to help Grand Hall.
That's the second time I've ever been to Harris. First time we had the 602. I think it was 602 late model, 604 late model race there.
I like Harris. It's a
cool little racetrack.
Cool place.
It is that.
Right out in the middle of absolutely nowhere.
Yep. Well, Travis Rest is too.
Sure, it is. Well, Travis Rest is like going up 1,000.
Princeton's in the middle of nowhere. Ararat's in the middle of nowhere. But we'll get started with Fayetteville Motor Speedway. A few more weeks, Sean says, before the Grape Jelly Gang number 0 machine will grace the racetrack.
Princeton's a little bit, it's a little different because, it's a little bit entertaining getting there. Well, when you get done riding through the big ass bumps.
And the tunnels.
Yeah. Well, the tunnels, there's nothing wrong with the tunnels. The tunnels are cool. You get to honk and stuff, but man, I'm telling you, that road.
The road.
On the racetrack, man. It's something else.
Through the trailer park.
Yeah, right through the trailer park. That's the best part. Go right through the trailer park. You got to know the people in the trailer park hate that racetrack.
I think Melvin owns that trailer park.
That takes you right there. No matter.
Well, like I said, we're going to get started with inside the bull ring at Fayetteville Motor Speedway. Carolina Clash headlining the event. First up is Junior Sprints. It was Liam Poston in the 88 machine picking up the win. Mason Roser in the 88R finishing second. Noah Morgan in the 57N finishing third. Fourth goes to Allie Joe Culberson. Fifth going to Lane Gerald in the 98 machine. Sixth going to Madeline Jacobson in the 6th. And Bradley Rottenbach finishing 7th out of Chesapeake, Virginia for the junior sprints.
Your AMSL Trucking Legends feature winner was the number 83 of Caleb Day. Second went to the 66 of Tristan Stevenson. Third was the 21 of Stephen Parton. Fourth was the 0 of Austin Neighbors. Fifth went to the 86 of Tyler Seeley. Sixth was the G1 of
Are you
Chad.
plugged in?
Huh?
You ain't plugged in.
Am I not plugged in? Really?
No.
Wow.
Rookies.
Hello.
That looked better.
Is that better now?
Yeah.
All right, I'm start over.
All right, your Amstel Trucking feature winner was the 83 of Caleb Day. Second was the 66 of Tristan Stevenson. Third was the 21 of Stephen Parton. Fourth was the 0 of Austin Neighbors. Fifth went to the 86 of Tyler Seeley. Sixth was the G1 of Chad Groves. Seventh was the 25 of Jeremiah Bowling. Eighth was the 4 of Joseph Sanoski. Ninth was the 29 of Josh Sanoski. And then at your top 10 was the 10 of Camden Watkins.
Name sounds familiar.
There's a lot of Watkins is down there.
There's a whole lot of Watkins down there at Fable. They're good,
And
too.
then up next, 602 late models, picking up her first 602 late model win. Morgan Johnson in the one machine out of Fayetteville, North Carolina. Second going to the C10 of Carl Curran. Third, Ricky Chavis Jr. in the 94 machine. Ronnie Long in the 7H was fourth. Brandon Green fifth in the 32 machine. Dustin Watkins led most of the race, but ended up sixth. And Sean Andrews in the 75 rounded out the 7-car field.
And your feature winner for the super late, it was Carolina Clash, correct?
Carolina Clash.
All right, it didn't have it up on here. Your super late model feature and the feature winner of the Carolina Clash was the 16 of Ben Watkins. Second went to the 06 of Christian Thomas. Third was the 9 of Dalton Peavy. Fourth went to the 15 of Ethan Wilson. Fifth was the 23R of Michael Roush. Sixth went to the 57 of Adam Yarborough. Seventh was the 114 of Jordan Kohler. Eighth went to the 23 of Becca Malone. Ninth was the 3 of Brent Robinson. And rounding out your top 10 was the 57Z of Landon Zakalowski. It's crazy.
I ain't got no problem saying that name, but I can't say Kazee.
Up next was the Carolina Outlaw Super Streets. It was Benji Thompson in the 03 machine picking up the win. Danny Hudson in the one machine finishing second. Third goes to Jerry Johnson Sr. in the 107 machine. Fourth going to the 16 of Russell Boyd. The 8 machine of Aaron Ellis finishing fifth. Sixth going to Johnny Moore in the 57 machine. Seventh going to the 85 of Ben Taylor. Joe Taylor in the 85T was eighth. Ninth went to Drake Layton in the 32 machine. And round out your top 10 was the 113 of Peyton Abbott.
Looks like it was a 1-2 finish for the brothers down at Fayetteville Motor Speedway. Picking up the feature win in your 602 Modifieds, it was the 11 of Eric Bentley. Second, followed by the 4 of Daniel Parker. Third was the 5 of Hunter Denny. Fourth went to the 32 of Garrett Kilman. Fifth was the 10 of Nicholas Priest. Sixth was the 07 of Dalton Cox. Seventh went to the 7 of Gary Jarrett. Eighth was the 7V of David Victoria. And rounding out your 9-car field was the 403 of Cameron Dove.
Then we rolled off for street stocks, and it was Terry Caples Jr. in the 22 machine picking up the win out of Sumter, South Carolina. Robbie Turner in the 6 finishing second. Third going to Ryan Touchberry in the 2 machine. Fourth going to the 5 of Hunter Denny running double duty. Fifth going to the 99 of Stephen Ford. Mike Maines in the 55 was sixth. Randy Benfield in the 6 machine finishing seventh. Eighth going to John Cagle in the 7 machine. Ninth going to Cameron Bosworth in the 35 machine. And rounding out your top 10 was Alan Packer in the 6P machine.
And rounding out the night at Fayetteville Motor Speedway, your Crown Vic feature winner was the 69 of Mark Stewart. Second went to the 88 of Sean Hall. Third was the 98 of Jake Johnson. Fourth was the 37H of AJ Huffman. Fifth was the 77 of Darren Russell. Sixth went to the 5 of Chris Bison. And rounding out the 7-car field was the 13 of Walt Haggins. You had Richard Seals. He did not start in the 37 machine.
And that rounded out your events at Fayetteville Motor Speedway. I'm gonna have to get a man. Man, Bradley gonna do a little better for me. I actually still block me. Hope put it up there for this weekend. I was looking for fire, and I couldn't find one. But there it is, and I am freezing bad. All right, now I'm better. Get rid of that on screen.
Oh, there we go.
Up next, we'll get into Natural Bridge Speedway. They had some 604s up there, hot laps. I've seen Tyler Bear was quick time and hot laps, but there wasn't 5 or 6 of them there. So I don't
Late model.
Late model, yeah, late models. See if I can peel these off. Here we go. Well, we'll start with Natural Bridge Speedway with the Natural Bridge vintage cars. It was Bob Adams in the 12 machine picking up the win. Bill Cota in the 3 machine finishing second. And around that, your top 3 was James Newton in the 1 machine.
Your pure stock feature winner was the 38 of Aiden Mead. Second went to the 08 of Jacob McCormick. Third was the 3 of David Brogan. Fourth was the 11 of Robert Tyree. Fifth was the 2K of Donald Kazee. Sixth was the 77 of Jeremy Fox. Seventh was the 39R of Robert Mara. Eighth was the 18W of Braddock Wheeler. Ninth was the 17 of Braddock Pruitt. And round out the top 10 was the 200 of Parker Flint.
Up next was your 604 late models, and it was a 7W machine of Justin Williams driving that Allman race car. Breeson Fulton in the B6 was second. Sean Walker at 18 was third. Jack Brown at 26 was fourth. Wyatt Miller making his late model race debut in the Longhorn 00 machine, finishing in the top 5. 6 goes to Tyler Hoy in the 71T machine. Ryan Adams in the 12 finishes 7th. 8th goes to the 7A of Corey Allman. 9th going to John Jennings in the 65 machine. And around that, your top 10 is a 7G of Isaac Guchner.
Your stock 4 feature winner was the 8 of Wesley Givens. Second went to the 33G of Austin Gilmans. Third was the 97 of Gary Smith. Fourth went to the 93 of Travis Smith. Fifth was the 78 of William Daughtry. Sixth was the 12 of John Birch. And rounding out the 7-car field was the 55 of Dakota Bodkin.
And then last but not least, at Natural Bridge Speedway was the rookie division. And
Dude, check that car out. Look at that Scott Bloomquist throwback.
Throwback.
That's badass.
And that is the 18 of Caden Cunningham picking up the win in the rookie division. William Willimer in the 65W was second. And rounding out your podium was Owen Drury in the 111 machine. And that was all your action from Natural Bridge Speedway Saturday night. And then we're going to get into my adventures for Saturday night. Since y'all went golfing, y'all didn't race. I don't know about y'all no more. But I went to Harris Speedway. I got asked to go to Harris and score the races for them. And when I was on my way down there, I had no idea what I was getting ready to see.
Because we did a whole lot of front-wheel drive.
Oh, yeah. They had a whole bunch of everything. We had 24 Thunder Bombers.
Golly. Wow.
But they had big rig racing at Harris Speedway. When I mean big rigs, I mean tractors from tractor trailers. 9 of them put on a show at Harris. If you were not there, you missed a very interesting, sketchy race. Because I know Mitchell Coggins.
So I have a question.
Mitchell Coggins had a pucker factor in the flag stand when one of them hit the wall of the flag stand.
So I have a question.
Okay.
So do they drive these things to the racetrack?
No.
What do they haul them on?
2 of them were hooked up, piggybacked like they tow them
Yeah.
on another tractor, and they pulled them down the road. Some of them had trailers. But no, they did not drive them to the racetrack.
All right.
They were interesting. And they done ride-alongs for the fans after the race for $20 a pop. So it was pretty interesting. Yes, Big Al, I have never seen that many people at a racetrack in my life, especially Harris, as small as it is.
Water.
I'm good. Mitchell told me that before he got in the flag stand, they had 2,000 tickets in the booth, and they had run out before hot laps had ever started. There was somewhere around 2,500 tickets sold, roughly. They also done the same deal that Friendship done last year. It was $25 whether you went to the grandstands or the pits. You had full access to either one you wanted to. So you could actually go to the pits, see the cars, the drivers, the trucks. So like I said, awesome event down there. Like I said, one of the biggest crowds I've seen in the dirt track in a long time. For a facility that small, especially.
That's pretty cool.
But we'll get into, I don't have pictures of the winners, but we will get into the results for Harris Speedway.
Your front-wheel drive feature winner was the K48 of Caden Presnell. Second went to the 88 of Bradley Williams. Third was the 33 of Cody Lambert. Fourth went to the M34 of Chris Meadows. Fifth was the 2C of Tyler Capps. Sixth was the 116 of Keelan Tate. Seventh went to the 313 of Rick Dunmire. Eighth was the B12 of Dale Bennett. Ninth was the 26 of Nate Worthy, and rounding out your top 10 was the 44 of Jordan Webb.
Then they had a full field of Thunder Bombers, 24 cars. When it all was said and done, Bryson Geist in the 28 machine picked up the win. Donnie Atkins in the 71 machine finished second. Third with the J.J. Williams in the 912 machine. Walt Waddell in the 22 machine was fourth. Cruz Madison in the 05 was fifth. Keith Vance in the 00 machine was sixth. Seventh went to the 48 of Cole Hooper. Mason Mintz in 811 was eighth. Ninth went to the 10 of Taylor Johnson. And round out your top 10 was the 34 of Joey Powell.
Your pure stock feature winner was the 71 of TJ Penfield. Second went to the 4B of Brandon Byers. Third was the 11F of Billy Fawkes. Fourth was the ST7 of Nathan Pierce. Fifth was the 23 of Braden Toole. Sixth was the P61 of Josh Peacock. Seventh was the 24 of Javi Toro. And rounding out the 8-car field was the PTM8 of Dave Johnson.
Wow, they got a whole lot of letters and numbers and triple numbers and
Holy moly.
Yeah, Crown Vic the same way. Crown Vics, if you want to see a recap of the Crown Vic race, they do have a video on the Harris Facebook page of the last 4 or 5 laps. It is worth watching because they put on a show for the fans. But when it was all done, Kyle Moore in the 11 machine picked up the win in the 11 machine. Blake Green in the 22 was second. Third went to the 7T of Luke Tyndall. Avery Morris in the 12M was fourth. Fifth went to Eli Hightower in the 16 machine. Alex Womble in the 22W was sixth. Seventh goes to the 7 of Nathan Grigg. Sebastian Terry in the 43 machine was eighth. Daniel Warren in the 36 was ninth. And round out your top 10 was Chandler Barker in the 35BK. And that's going to lead the big rigs.
Your big rig feature winner was the 20 of Jamison Gibson. Second went to the 51 of Luke Whitmire. Third was the 41 of Marshall Davis. Fourth was the 88 of Mike Morgan. Fifth was the 16 of Michael Caesar. Sixth was the 00 of Jesse Meadows. Seventh was the 01 of Chris. Oh, Lord. Kicklem?
Yep.
All right. Eighth was the 4 of Scott Treadway. And rounding out the 9-car field was the 46 of Nicholas Black.
Yeah, I was getting ready. Yeah,
Huh?
the 9 truck field.
Truck field.
Yeah,
The big rig field.
yeah. Where'd they put the number at?
It was on the back of the cab
Oh, okay.
behind the door. Some of them was on the door. But there's old Kip Thompson, the voice of Victory Lane, and inside the bull ring at Fayetteville Motor Speedway and the Carolina Clash. So Kip in here watching.
The voice of many voices.
The voice of many voices, as Cambridge says. But last but not least, I do have pictures of Whitfield. I do have the winners. I finally found the winners' names and matched them all up because my race pass was not up. I don't know where the results are, what happened there. But we will go through Whitfield's opening night. In the vintage, it was Lonnie Parker in the 17 picking up the win.
Are they in order?
Oh, yeah. Will Hostletter in the 17 machine finished first in the U cars. The 5-0. Somebody call the Popo. Joey Johnson's going to show Bo Pirtle how it's done. At Whitfield Speedway, picking up a win in the modified division.
Bo didn't even show up.
No, he got scared. Bad Joe was going. Jerry Dillo in the Eisenbach Street Stocks in that 8 machine picking up the win.